So he's not gonna be here, so we'll just do a regular reset, just do, I guess, 30, 45 days. And then, she needs state's conditions. How are you?
Good, how are you, sir?
Happy Monday.
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you.
Happy Monday.
Oh, happy Monday.
Have one of our trial cases for tomorrow.
I believe I have one set, but I think he pled his felony.
It's Mendoza.
Yeah, I think he pled his felony, and if not, I will announce not ready, mostly because I got texted some videos last night.
A reset isn't just a scheduling tweak, it's a delay, plain and simple. Courts hide behind busy dockets, but the truth is brutal. Every reset stalls justice. The clock keeps ticking while lives hang in limbo. So the real question is this: are resets a tool for efficiency, or a weapon to grind defendants down and drag cases into oblivion? Efficiency or calculated delay, call it what it really is.
Well, I got emailed some videos last night.
Let me pull them up real quick. Hold on.
I feel like he was dismissal if he pled the felony, and then I think they rushed the felony.
Judge, do you have the case number?
I do.
Okay.
2502-101
And 02.
and 02. They reset it.
I don't see it.
219.
No. My
Yes.
problem is I have they all overlap, and I swear I have two reckless drivings, each of them with a gun, and one of them called my office to say he pled. I guess it might have been the other one.
Our gun case pled, but the reckless driving is still open.
Okay.
And then it looks like the felony evading in the vehicle got reset to 219.
All right. Let me hold off on that till tomorrow, Judge. Because I came in here thinking that they had pled upstairs. And I obviously got the guy confused who pled upstairs. So let me make some phone calls. Because a client called me to say that he had pled. And I thought it was this one.
What are they doing upstairs? Is there any news?
We're in touch with defense upstairs, and the defendant is going to take the deferred and felony and then dismiss our cases, adding the condition about the firearms, I believe.
Yeah,
You're doing a TRAS? Is that why they did the reset? Are they doing a TRAS upstairs? Is that why they did the reset? Because a lot of times prior to a plea, they'll do a TRAS.
You can reset from the last setting without actually agreeing to plea. Kelsey then sent out the email, hey, will you do it? They agreed to plea. I thought my client called me to tell me that he had done the plea. I think he has now agreed.
Did they do the plea? And they just set it to do a TRAS?
They hadn't officially done it yet, sir, but I'm talking to the felony defense counsel, and we were hoping you could just come do it tomorrow when this one's set for trial, but we wouldn't actually be going on it because that was the agreement.
Bless you, whoever you are.
Is he in custody?
No, he's not on.
I'm just looking at
I will say I got the cell phone video that was emailed to me yesterday, and it's not particularly reckless. Yeah, the donuts, there's a good distance between him and all the other cars. Shush.
on the reset, they didn't mark anything. And then on their settings, it's just a non-trial setting.
So they reset it. And then after they reset it, Kelsey, and I'll give all the credit to Kelsey, sent all the emails and got everybody to agree to take the plea. So all the paperwork was before the defendant had agreed to take the plea.
You said you want to set it for tomorrow?
No. I thought he had already taken it, and I think we're set tomorrow.
Right.
So I can have the
Want to go
client come
ahead
in
and set it?
Well, I can walk him up to felony court, except for the fact that I'm not his felony lawyer, so I can't take the plea.
I'm not asking you to do that.
What I'm saying is I
Set
could
it
normally do
after
that.
the felony.
Oh, yes, please. But I would say leave it for tomorrow, because I don't want to communicate with the client. Like, if he's not set tomorrow, I might not be able to get a hold of him, but he might come in anyway. So if we leave it tomorrow, he comes in, I say hello, and then I set it for the day after the felony.
So what if he doesn't show?
Tomorrow? Oh, tough tin of beans.
So I revoke it?
I would hope not, but that's a conversation I'll reserve for tomorrow.
I mean, okay.
Yeah. You're taking, He's thinking 2 steps ahead, but like kind of in a lateral direction as well.
Have to.
I know. But right now we have a resolution. It's plotted out. We're going to get this resolved.
With you. Yeah.
I'm choosing to think positive. Also, I'm trying to suck up to this one because I need a time served offer on a different case.
Okay.
All right. Thank you, judges.
Morning, Mr. Harris. Mr. Harris, you're charged with assault of a family member. You're facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. You guys have worked out an agreement where they're offering you a 15-month deferred. This is a type of probation that if you successfully complete it, you do not end up with a conviction on your record. What you must understand, though, is there is an affirmative finding of family violence in this case, meaning that you ever pick up another one of these cases, you will be facing a 3rd-degree felony, minimum of 2 years, maximum of 10 years in prison. Do you understand? For you to complete this successfully, you must do a Batters Intervention Prevention Program, a BIP class. This is tough because this class is you must do it once a week for 18 weeks. And if you fail to go 1 week, they're going to kick you out. You get kicked out. We issue a warrant for your arrest. I'm going to put you in jail. I'm going to bring you back out. You're facing up to a year in jail. Do you understand? It's no joke. No alcohol, no drugs. You must do also what's called a TRAS, an evaluation to see.
Listen up. This isn't some game. The stakes are explosive. One slip in this probation program, and you're not walking free, you're caged. Picture the crushing weight of knowing that one missed class, one wrong step, can detonate your entire future. No second chances. No merci. Just a fast track straight to jail.
Conditions you may need. If they assess other conditions, you have to fulfill them as well. Do you understand? Weapons, no harassing, threatening, abusive contact with Brittany Senegal and Chanel Clayton. Mr. Harris, I will make you a deal. If you get this done quickly, I will take you off in half the time. If you're nice to everybody, get your classes done quick, sign up as soon as you start getting this thing, I'll take you off in half the time. You can be done in this thing 7.5 to 8 months if you really kick butt. Be nice to everybody and just don't test positive. Do you understand? Like I said, if you violate this thing, I'm going to issue a warrant for your arrest. You're looking at a year in jail. You give up a lot of rights by entering this agreement. You give up the right to a trial, right to compel witnesses to testify on behalf, confront and cross-examine your accusers. If you're not a citizen, there are possible immigration consequences. You can be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization. You give up the right to appeal. Once you accept this, you're stuck with this until you complete it or you get revoked. You understand? Shh. How do you plead to the offense? Guilty or not guilty? I will not find you guilty. I will withhold it for 15 months. Do well. Done. 7.5 months. All right. Good luck. Banner. What do you do? What do you do? Say it again.
He's working full time.
Okay. What do you do for a living?
Deliver furniture.
Okay. How many kids you got?
So
Okay. Reduce the fees. Yeah. I'm trying to find out. So I'm going to reduce the fees so you don't have to just pay a ton of money for supervision and stuff. My concern is more that you get the classes done, learn from this so you don't end up with a felony, you know?
yes, sir.
All right. Good luck, friend. Please. Ms. Barrett, you're charged with assault, bodily injury. You are facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one will be appointed to you, man.
Yes, Judge. The officer spoke with the complainant at Spring High School in Harris County, Texas, and the officer retrieved a video footage of the event. The video showed the defendant turn to the camera stating ready, and then began striking the complainant multiple times with a closed fist to her head and face as the complainant falls to the ground. The complainant stated she felt pain and showed multiple signs of redness on her face.
Okay. It's in the actual high school, huh?
Yes, Judge.
Okay. Ms. Barrett, I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with your case. I'm ordering you as a condition of your bond not to have any contact with this person. Do you understand?
That was, I
I want you to listen because these are your bond conditions. If you violate these conditions, I'm going to put you in jail. I'm also ordering you not to be in possession of weapons as well. Do you understand? Do you have a lawyer today? Would you like me to appoint you a lawyer? Okay. Can you file those conditions, please, Alex? Okay. So what I need you to do, ma'am, is, are you 17, 18? You're 20? Are you actually in high school?
High school?
Are you, you don't go to this high school, right?
So I have.
Stop. I'm only asking you. Then you're not to go back to this high school. Do you understand? All right. So I need you to fill out an application for me. Debbie's going to give you an application and then I'll have you talk to a lawyer here momentarily. Do not leave until you sign our bond conditions. All right? Oh, please. I don't care where you live. I don't care what you do. You are still under bond condition of this court. If you do not have a Texas driver license and if you do not have liability insurance, you are not allowed to drive. Do you understand?
I haven't driven.
I am also ordering you not to consume alcohol or illegal drugs. If you get called upon to take a test, you must go to a Quest Diagnostics in Dallas, take a test there, and get the result to your lawyer. It is on you to do that. Typically, when we have someone that does it here, they come into here to downtown and they take a test and I pay for it. But because you're over there, I cannot pay for it. You will be required to foot the bill on that. If you fail to go test when you're called upon, I will issue a warrant for your arrest. There are no more PR bonds. You pick up a new case, you violate any of these conditions. Do you understand? One more thing. I don't know what your immigration status is, but if you go to jail and you're not in this country with permission and you spend any more than 46 hours in custody, you will probably get an immigration detainer and it's not going to go well. So if you're not in this country with permission, you better live like you have a halo over your head. You understand? All right. Good luck.
Thank you, Judge.
Thanks.
And the next one, Your Honor, is sir.
Just take a
He's also just asking that if he could change the location of his UAs. And I wonder if I could just speak to
Where
see a
does he
little about
live?
that. In Pasadena, Judge, it seems like
No.
somewhere in South Houston. He said, okay.
Still under bond condition of this court, still required. If some time passes and then he's good, then we can perhaps modify. But this is the beginning of the case. I want to make sure that he's not using it.
Yes.
I don't know him. I've never met him. And so, right, I'm just doing everything that I would do to every single other person. Yeah. You are charged with engaging in organized criminal activity. You are facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. We are going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to you.
Yes, Judge. On January 21st, 2025, the officer was dispatched to a residence in Harris County, Texas. In the call notes from dispatch state, the reportee says an unknown party stole her neighbor's U-Haul trailer. Subjects were seen headed towards Pasadena Boulevard. The driver was a skinny, tall male, and the reportee lives on Buchanan Street and has camera footage of it happening. A witness stated he observed individuals taking the neighbor's U-Haul. The officers located the U-Haul and a felony stop was conducted.
This is massive. The judge just torched the case. No probable cause, no foundation, nothing to stand on. The prosecution's whole structure collapses in an instant. But here's the punch. Should simply being in the wrong crowd put your freedom on the line? Or is it time the law carved a sharper, undeniable line between guilt and association?
Defendants Lopez and Cerda remained in the U-Haul, and the complainant stated the value of the trailer was $1,800 and dirt on the trailer was $300.
I have so many questions.
Yes,
I
Judge.
don't even know where to start.
Judge, my concern is, if you may, I want to raise some, I guess, some points of argument to the court's attention. The first one, my concern is that, the 911 caller mentioned unknown parties, and then the police officer later mentions them as suspects without any type of articulable facts, believe that they are the specific people or the individuals that have taken this U-Haul. Now, as we know, probable cause requires more than a hunch, more than suspicion. It requires something else, more than that. And that seems that that's all that the things, at least under the four corners of the things, allege that my client was involved with this alleged theft.
Remember, so when they start an investigation, sometimes they just don't have everything and facts develop in time.
Right.
Here, we have a call that several people have stolen a U-Haul,
Yes, Judge.
and they've given a description of a tall, lanky person,
Yeah.
right?
Yes, Judge. And respectfully, we defer to the court because all it says in the DIMS is that the defendant Serta remained in the U-Haul. There's no further information regarding Serta.
Where was he in the U-Haul? Was he in the actual U-Haul? Was he in the truck that was driving the U-Haul? How was he engaged in this alleged criminality? Like,
And Your
what
Honor,
can you does mere presence impute criminality?
Judge, and that's exactly right. Texas law says that mere presence is not enough to
Dude,
bring trouble.
I'm with you.
Oh, yes, sir.
But so
we're not arguing against that, Your Honor. And like I said, we defer to the court because we don't have the information. We'd have to await the OR, and we don't have at this time.
no,
So-
but I'm not going to sit here and
Yes,
hold
Judge.
someone.
And that's why we defer to the court.
Let's look at what the statute says, because, a person commits an offense if with intent to establish, maintain, or participate in any combination or in the profits of a combination or as a member of a criminal street gang, the person commits or conspires to commit one or more of the following. One is murder, capital murder, arson, yada, yada, yada. Two, any gambling offense punishable by a Class A misdemeanor. Promotion of prostitution. Number four, unlawful manufacture, transportation, firearms. Which one are you relying on?
Your Honor, as it's pled is that it's pled as theft as being the underlying basis of the engaging in criminal activity. And right now, Kelsey is looking at the case. We may very well dismiss this because of the insufficient evidence in the information in the DIMS. But right now, Chief is looking at it.
And Your Honor, if we could just maybe reset it for a week or so, we call the witness. And we have to decide.
He's in custody, and I can't. I mean, if he was on bond, that would be one thing, but he's in custody. I'm not going to hold him just because, and the compounding it, Casey, is that he's got an ICE hold, so I can't give him a PR bond,
I just need a little more time, Your Honor, to dismiss it right now.
Yeah, I'll find no PC because I just don't think it's there for now. And then if you find something later on, by all means, but all right, Mr. Sird, I'm going to find that there's no probable cause to go forward in your case. Just, Mr. Serta, be careful who you hang out with, Okay. All right, for sure. Good morning, Mr. Ortega. So you're charged with interference with the duties of a public servant. You're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. You guys have worked out an agreement where they're offering you 81 days in jail, credit for the 81 days that you've done. You need to understand that this will reflect now as a conviction on your record. It's going to be there for the rest of your life. From now on, any new misdemeanors that you pick up, you will be facing a minimum of 30 days in jail. You understand?
Yes, sir.
You give up a lot of rights by entering into this agreement. You give up the right to a trial, right to compel witnesses to testify on your behalf, confront and cross-examine your accusers. If you're not a citizen, there are possible immigration consequences. You can be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization under federal law. You give up the right to appeal once you accept this agreement. You can never change this or undo this. Is this what you want to do?
Yes, sir.
How do you plead to the offense, sir? Guilty or not guilty? How do you plead to the offense? Guilty or not guilty?
Oh, I already know.
I'll find you guilty. I see that you got a probation upstairs. Let me say that you're very lucky that you got one with the type of cases that you have. Felony probation is no joke, so don't take it as a joke. You're young, you're still held to a high standard, and you're expected to complete everything you don't. If you go on, you use drugs, you pick up a new case, you could be very well spending a lot of time in prison. You've been given a chance. Make the most of it. You understand? All right. You ever need any help? All you got to do is come back here. Anything you need, cell phones, tablets, food, jobs, we can give you anything that you need. All you got to do is come back and ask. All right. All right, man. Good luck.
Thank you, Judge.
Thanks. Mr. Lockridge, charged with possession of marijuana, you're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. You guys have worked out an agreement where they're offering you 6 days in jail with credit for the 2 days that you've done. Is this what you want to do, sir? They've offered
That's what you
you,
want to do. 6 days credit for 2 times, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
understand that this is going to go on your record. It's going to be there for the rest of your life. You need to understand that from now on, you're facing at least a minimum of 30 days in jail for any new cases that you pick up. You understand? You give up the right to a trial, right to compel witnesses to testify on your behalf, confront and cross-examine your accusers. If you're not a citizen, there are possible immigration consequences. You can be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization. You give up the right to appeal. How do you plead to the offense, sir? Guilty or not guilty? I'll find you guilty. I'm going to send you to the agreement. I'll roll your court costs so you won't owe anything. Good luck to you, sir.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Mr. D. Shh. Mr. Gomez, you are charged with driving while intoxicated. First offense. It's elevated to a Class A misdemeanor because of the high blow. You are facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. I'm sorry, state. We got to grab you. My fault. I forgot to grab you.
Quiet for the interpreter, please.
You have been offered 15 days in jail with credit for the 5 days that you've done. You need to understand that this will reflect as a conviction on your record today and forever. From now on, any new cases that you pick up here, you will be facing a minimum of 90 days in jail. Are we going forward with the enhancement on the 15 or not?
It's gonna be a bad.
Are you sure?
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, it's not true.
Right. Is it true or untrue that you had a 0.15 or above, Mr. Gomez?
It's true.
Is it true to the enhancement? So understand, that's what makes it a Class A misdemeanor. So from now on, because this is going on your record, if you ever get charged with a future one, you will be looking at a minimum of 90 days in jail. You give up a lot of rights by entering into this agreement and this plea bargain agreement. You give up the right to a trial, right to compel witnesses to testify on behalf, confront and cross-examine your accusers. If you are not a citizen, there are possible immigration consequences. You can be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization under federal law. You give up the right to appeal. Once you plead guilty, you can never change this or undo this. Is this what you want to do?
Yes.
How do you plead to the offense of driving while intoxicated? Guilty or not guilty?
Guilty.
I'll find you guilty, sentence you to the agreement. I am going to suspend your driver license or the ability to drive for 90 days. Do not drive until you get a license, and good luck to you, sir.
Maybe she's.
You spent. Hi.
Hey, good morning, Judge. I got 2 new cases this morning. The first one, Barrett.
Okay.
She's in the box. I didn't have the conditions on her. It's an older case.
It is. And so what I was going to do is give you guys a setting, okay? Like a normal 30-day setting, but at that time, she's got to come back here. She needs to make addition on what she's got to do.
Okay.
Case is 250 days old, so I'll give her one setting. Come up. Ms. Barrett, come up. No. I'm thinking of someone. This case isn't that
It
old.
was a 2B. It's like 4 years old, 2B.
Okay. I was thinking of another case. Okay, Ms. Barrett, so we'll just give you normal, just setting. I've given you a lawyer, ma'am. I'm not asking much. All I'm asking you to do is don't pick up any new cases and stay in contact with your lawyer. If you take off on us and we don't get to hear you or he tells me that you've gone AWOL, I'm going to issue a warrant for your arrest. You understand? Okay? That's it. All right, ma'am, just take a seat for me.
And then Christine, PRE.
This one is 200 days old, so we'll give you a setting, try to figure out where things are going, and then she's got to be at the next time. Is there an offer on this case? On Prejean? That's the last name. Please.
We'll leave that clear criminal history. Walmart.
So she can't go to Walmart as part of her bond conditions, so. But that's it.
Not the same day.